Alright, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, where we left off after exploring Boulder City and dealing with the cons and NCR problem there. Coming up here to the I-88, meeting Veronica, and now we are on our way towards Vegas again. Just gonna kind of go straight there, I guess. There's a few little locations to pick up on the way, including a decent place to actually buy water. I mean, you end up finding quite a bit of it, but at the rate I use water, it's probably going to be a good idea if I buy some. That way I don't have to worry about it. I know I run faster without my gun out, but I'm just keeping it out right now because I'm not exactly sure what I might run across out here. Sometimes you run across raiders and stuff. Or just bighorners that want to eat you. What time is it? No, not going to be bright for a while. It's alright. Should be a merchant out here. Over that way is the Repconn HQ. Oh right, okay. Now I know where I am. Coming up on the little followers outpost here, which is kind of a random ass location. There's nothing really here. It's just a few followers of the apocalypse and a little... What in the hell was that all about? Oh, nothing. Just a few followers in a little tower here. And a little hollowed out rock. With a little bit of ammo. Guess I'll come up here just to show you what I mean. Don't think I can actually do anything here. It's bigger than it looks, isn't it? Guard, doctor.
Hello. I didn't know the Brotherhood had any people out here.
And they don't really say anything. They're just kind of here. So, yeah, as I said, kind of useless. Look out. Look out. So, onwards. That's where the water merchant place is. Tell by the weird Christmas tree thing. Quick save, because sometimes there's a thing where Legion guys are attacking these people. I'm not sure if it's a bug or just random chance, but... Caravan moving through. This guy sells food, and this chick sells water.
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated Wasteland water. A little Fallout never killed anybody. Glad to do it.
Take all your purified water.
Another satisfied customer. There's a few independent ones like me, but it's mostly the big trading outfits that deal in water, like the Crimson Caravan Company.
Yeah, nothing really else to
Until
ask.
next time.
Let's just keep on moving. There is a mod you can get that lets you walk around on these highways, which is something I actually kind of missed. I like that about Fallout 3. I loved exploring around on those busted up old highways. But, I never got the mod because you weren't really supposed to be up there, so it gives you some kind of weird perspectives of things you're not supposed to see, like over the walls of Vegas. Kind of kills my immersion when I see, you know, nothing in there because you're not supposed to see over the wall. And there's only a few little highways, so Aerotech, this little office complex. I can pick up a few missions from here, but I'm not going to pick them up yet. Just going to get the marker and move on. A few things that are involved with like West Side and North Vegas, I think. I'll be back to do those at some point. Marker. For now, I'm just going to work my way over here. I'm going to avoid Crimson Caravan also for the moment. I'm kind of just going to go in and go straight into Vegas here. Kind of skip things in Freeside and stuff, because I'm able to get in because all I need is 2,000 caps. Now, if you've been watching this from the early episodes, you probably saw me or heard me say that I have the New Vegas and the Freeside restoration mods on, and one of the things that happened with that was the gate into Vegas from North Freeside or whatever you want to call it doesn't work. I don't know why. So I had to do a little workaround in the GEC to get in there, which means I can get in without paying. But if you do that, the Sentry Bot Securitrons get hostile. So I still gotta pay. Now the other way to get in is to do a bunch of missions for the Elvis guy, the King. And he can get you a fake passport that'll let you in. Or, if you have NCR armor and you go to McCarran, you can go in and use the monorail to get onto the strip. As long as you're disguised as NCR. And these gun runners I'll be doing business with quite a bit during the course of this game. This little trading post here. I'm just going to pick up a few map markers since I'm here. Then we'll head into Freeside. Crimson Caravan missions I'll start doing also before, probably, I start doing Freeside missions. Just so that I have the option to go grab Cassidy back at the Mojave Outpost. Not going in though, just picking up the marker. Come over here to the medical clinic. Once I start picking up more caps and stuff, I'll be using the medical clinic to do get the stat implants and stuff. And right here is another place there's no real sense in me going in right now because I don't have the cash because they're expensive. Is that High Desert Tactical store, which is a mod. It's a really good mod. I really recommend it. It adds some really nice military type armor and some other armor like Riley's Rangers stuff like from Fallout 3 and like Enclave gear. I think there's a bit of power armor, but the most valuable thing they sell there is their backpacks. I already have one, but I think I can get a bigger one. But at some point I'll be grabbing the military gear for like my followers and stuff like that. It's just kind of expensive. Don't have the caps to get any of that right now. I mean, I will. I only need the 2,000 caps to initially get in. To get into the strip. After that, I can spend them. This is one of the most random locations on the map, the Mole Rat Ranch. It's just one hostile Brahmin and a bunch of dead mole rats, and that's it. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's head into Freeside. And go through Freeside. And into the strip. And get some of the main mission stuff out of the way so I can get to a holding point. That'll free me up to do some more things around here. Since I'm on the outside right now, maybe I'll... yeah, fine. There's another map marker for another entrance to Freeside up around the corner there. just go in this way. There's quite a bit to do in Freeside. There's quite a few missions. And I'll meet the followers here and stuff. It's nice and bright too.
Trouble.
Always thugs. Since I'm on a, might as well get rid of the other thugs that are here. Some of them respawn, especially in the next zone, but there's a few bastards over here trying to trick me.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
You fucked up now. Oh wow, that was a lightning shot. And there's one more. For the thugs. Now this way will lead you into the next part of Freeside also. This part of Freeside isn't affected by the restoration mod. It's only the next part. And once I get onto the strip is all open. There's no more gates between the different areas. What the hell now? So the next part of Freeside, but especially the strip, even on my powerful computer, causes my frame rate to slow down quite a bit. Just because the area is so big. That's where the followers are. I'm just gonna head on through. I really like what the mod did to this part of Freeside. Made it look real nice. Goes from really junky slum to pretty nice looking. You know, considering the apocalypse and all that stuff. And of course, there's lots of things to do here. Just gonna keep on going. Doesn't actually add a lot of interiors, I don't think, but it does open up a few areas, make them more clear, cleaned up. Not completely, obviously. Got all sorts of bad guys here. They'll be coming up this way. What? Right. Tango's down. Must be another one. These guys are walking down there like that. Let's go clear them out. A few more. He's chasing around with a fucking pool cue. What a weapon. Veronica is a mean bitch with that gauntlet. If you get her a ballistic fist or a displacer gauntlet, she's really lethal when it comes to melee. Whereas like Boone and sniper rifles cast as a rifle and like uses shotguns and stuff. Lady. Adds a little diner over there. But, alright. So I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
If I had the science.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Oh, thank you. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm clicking it. I don't know why it did that. But now that I've gone through the credit check, I can use my little side entrance I made. Which actually causes Veronica to bug out, kinda. And kinda sticks at the sewer entrance on the other side. Instead of following me around, but that's okay. You don't need your companions on the strip so much anyways. Alright.
Should have brought something to read.
You're not gonna move anyways. See what I mean? Look. 60 plus frames, 60 plus frames. Like slow motion. Not sure why it does that. Just too big of an area, too much to process, and that really slows down sometimes. It's a shame. But and there's also a new casino it adds with the restoration mod. But yeah, it's probably because there's no more I thought there was no more gates.
Why do they call it a monorail? It's a train! A train!
Is that just a bug I'm seeing? Wow, it slowed down. If you look up, it seems to help. Oh yeah, okay. It's just a glitch. It actually, there's no more dividing off sections. It's just bizarre how it slows down. It's like slow motion. So, let's go in here.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Enjoy your visit.
TM. Green TM. Alright. And it also does this. Don't know why, but you can't actually go all the way up to the doors anymore. So then there's something in here I'm gonna grab. They don't seem to care about you having the robot with you. But if you have a person with you, they don't initially allow them to follow you in. Just a unique weapon. Golden gloves. Not something I'm gonna use, but something I'm gonna pick up. I tried to get the mod that adds the that changes up and fixes and revamps the Lucky 38 suite for a player home, but it was causing problems, so I had to get rid of it.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse.
Penthouse 4.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that? Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? What did you wish to know? I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Repconn Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation. Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone. I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or 2 of economic reconstruction, I could commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself. Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise. We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in. What else did you want to know? It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
So I don't get more story out of him until I get the thing for him.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Now, I am going to be doing the Ncr Quest line, but there's a few sides to all this. I mean, you have Independent, you have House, NCR, or Legion, and I'll be going a little into all of them but Legion, a little ways. Just far enough so they don't skewer my,
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
they don't skewer my NCR quest lines.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Yep, so there's that, and there's that. I'll go to the suite for a minute just to upgrade it.
High Roller Suite.
It's not something I'll really use much, but I do use it for sending people to, obviously. So let's buy the upgrades. On second thought. No, you know what? Boom. 2,200 caps down there, or 1,500 caps down the drain. I'll use it now and again for some things. And I'll make the caps back. I'm not worried about that.
Where to, partner?
Let's go to the cocktails lounge for a moment. See if I can't find that. Sometimes there's a plasma pistol in here. There's also a snow globe in here I want. Snow globe for the nuclear test site. Kind of a random snow globe. There should be a briefcase laying around up here. Yep. Ah. Anyways, it's got a plasma defender in it. It's usually in pretty good shape. That I could have sold, but I guess not. This is kind of a nice shot, isn't it? Up here. Alright, let's go back down. And go over to the tops. There's a few things I'll also pick up while I'm here. One of them, I need a 55 medicine to start up at the sign maker Michelangelo place. Gives me a mission to go out and take photos of stuff in the Wasteland. So I can't log that one yet.
Hey, look! Someone's coming out of the 38.
Ooh,
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Wow. That's crazy.
and if you look up, I can actually run a little faster. It's worth the frame rate dump to have the strip all in one area. Oh, except for I just crashed. That's fantastic. Okay, I'll be right back. That's the first crash I've had in the course of recording this game. So, I'm going to count myself lucky. Okay. And we're back. I thought that might happen a few times with that mod. And the mod said it got pretty stable, but I did see in the warnings for that mod that sometimes you'll crash. So, not too surprised.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
Yeah, thanks. So, oh, one of the mods I have is, where's my Pipboy working? There. It populates the casinos more. It's a more populated casinos mod, something like that. So there's more people in here. It's more alive. But first things first, let's go over and deal with this guy. Now, there's a way to, I mean, you can kill this guy and take his stuff and make everyone in here hostile. You can agree to follow him up to his room, get attacked, defend yourself, everyone gets hostile.
I dig this crazy slang.
Or,
This place is the bee's knees.
you can do this.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit. I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere it's more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed. Why would I do that, baby? I want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to me. And you dig this is just first base, right? You and me have a future together, and it's big league and open all night. Here's the key to the Prez. I'll see you there in 2 shakes. Ta-ta.
Whatever, you creepy motherfucker. But anyways, what you do is you just walk back out.
This place is the bee's knees.
And, he leaves. And then you don't have to become hostile with anybody. And this guy always bothers you when you come out.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Your crimes against the Legion, including the death of the fearless Vulpes and Kulta, are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy again. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip, and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Right. So you just tell him that, and then I no longer have assassins after me. Benny's gone. But there's something in his room I want.
Hey, fellow.
Yeah. Here you go. So, actually, I'll come up here first, and I'll get this mission from this Tommy Tarini guy. Mission. I guess I should say quest or something.
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Tarini, and how can I make your day? Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas. Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rat Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater. Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rat Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all. Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give them my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread. Ring-a-ding, my card.
Anyways.
Take it easy, baby.
The Lonesome Drifter guy, you get him. There's another guy down in Novac. There's one out on the Strip, and there's another one in Freeside. The guy in the Strip, the restoration mod, moved him. And I'm not exactly sure where he is, so I'll have to work that out when the time comes. But there's something up in Benny's room I want. Plus I want to talk to someone up there and get another major quest line started, even though I'm probably not going to actually progress it. I want to log it. And there's a hidden area. I can't remember if there's actually a way to get there in the game without doing anything. I can't remember. But there's an area that's not... wrong thing. An area that I don't remember if you can get there in the vanilla game by doing a certain line of the quest or not. But I'm going to do a little bit of haxing and open it just to show you. It's kind of a forgotten area. So, some gas masks. Take 3 of them. Just because. And this is a pretty cool looking gas mask. I need to take the helmet off so I can show you. It's like a... oh, shit. It's like a, I want to say British one. The Canadian Army, I think, also has one similar. Can't really see it inside. I'll have to show you outside. But anyways, I'll get a hat and I'll be wearing that thing quite a bit. Oops, I need to take it off. Not a ranger hat. I just picked that up to collect. So, if you want to do independent in the game, this is where it starts. I'm just going to talk to him for the sake of talking to him.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. It's what Benny always called me, probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful. Sure, he came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall. Sure, Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, Some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy! I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network. You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the Platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Goodsprings. I knew he was carrying the Platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the Platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh? I know that's not true, because you still have a head. That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now. No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the Platinum chip. It's too bad Caesar's Legion built its camp right above it. Talk about inconvenient. The Platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Alright, that's it for now.
See you around!
I'm not doing this mission anyways, just getting some info out of him. So, the area I was talking about is in this dilapidated section of the hotel. And, yeah, I don't know where the key's from, so I'm just going to do a little cheatsy here. Just so I can show you this little sub-basement. Dynamite. And it just leads into a cave, which leads to... This is supposedly part of Vault 21 here on the strip that didn't get filled in by concrete. Hey, stuff. Inaccessible. Which means there's actually nothing behind that door. If I opened it, it would open it into a void, I'm pretty sure. It's just a little area you don't see much of. It seems like I got down here on the vanilla game. I think there might be a way to do it without hacking the door open like I just did. Inaccessible. If there's inaccessible, it means there's nothing behind it. Something here, though. Inaccessible. See, I'm not entirely sure what they made all this for. It might be later in the game that it becomes relevant. I can't remember, honestly. I don't remember. Requires key. However, I think this one's also got nothing behind it. Yep. Not sure if that was like an unfinished part of the game or something like that. But I thought it was kind of interesting that they left it here, even though it's so insignificant. So let's get out of here. A few more things I want to boot up on the strip here before I leave. Including talking to the NCR and getting the Boomer missions started. I'm done in here for the moment, though. This one might run a little longer than the other ones. I guess we'll see. Keep an eye on my timer, but... Alright. So if you go out back of here, there's a little... I'll explore around that. More of the areas of the strip at some of the points.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
There's like a little pool area, and there's a few other places in here. I mean, there's a restaurant up there where you can buy food and all that stuff. Let's hope I don't crash.
Help you?
Oh. So usually there's a guy that comes up to you. I don't like the fact that these guys are acting like something's hostile. Not sure if that's a bug or what. See, look at this. This one's hostile. I'm not exactly sure why. They're all hostile. What the hell? What did I do? I didn't fail a mission. I think it has to do with my my door I added, unfortunately. But that should stop. For now, I'm just gonna come in here. But yeah, I'm not sure why that happened exactly. I should be able to come back and talk to this dude.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
If these things keep coming after me, I'm gonna have to kill them.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you? I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible. The NCR is in a bit of a tight spot with all that's going on, and I need someone like you to help me. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. And if you prove to be a loyal and capable agent, well, let's just say there's a lot of work to be done. And the NCR is a good friend to have. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munition stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
Right.
Goodbye.
And now the Boomers missions are all booted up. And see, now they're not hostile. I'm not sure what the hell that's all about. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Now they're hostile again. Oh, now they're not. I don't know. Something I'm probably going to have to just deal with. My blood all over the strip. While I'm here, I'll get this Vault 21 thing booted up because they want you to, or the chicken here wants you to find a bunch of vault suits and stuff, or just kind of a little side mission, plus to get a little tour of the vault while I'm here. And she's invisible. Hold on a minute.
Hey.
What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna come back some other time. I'm having some weird bugs. Not supposed to be invisible. It's like a hunt and gather kind of mission for her. Might have to go into the GAC and move something around to fix that, I'm not sure. Sewers? Since when can I go into the sewers here? Well, anyways, I gotta go back and talk to House again before I leave. You know, I might end up having to wear NCR armor on the strip to not have that happen. Where they become hostile. It could have been a one-time thing. I don't know what that was all about. I'll go explore in the Gomorrah and the other hotel and stuff some other time. Gotta go tell House that Benny got away.
Where to, partner?
So on second thought, maybe I won't run over on time. But
Events have transpired in a less than optimal fashion. Benny has fled the strip and the platinum chip has not been recovered. His destination is hardly a mystery. It's a near certainty that he's making his way for Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. It's one of just 2 places on Earth that have the hardware necessary to read the platinum chip. The Lucky 38 is the other, of course. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous. The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip. I expect that if Benny doesn't have the chip, Caesar will make sure you get it. More on that later. Be off.
right. So I just noticed all my weapons are gone. Or not hotkeyed anymore. Alright.
Penthouse floor.
Back down. Head back out and
casino floor?
I'll check out more in depth the strip later on. For right now, I'm going to go grab what's her face? Oh, hold on.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Alright, let me do this real fast. All I gotta do is walk back inside, go up here to the little bar area on the casino floor, and use this thing on a terminal. Then go right back outside. And that's that. Go talk to her again real fast.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? It looks like we've started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
Okay. Anyways. Put that up to 50 for good measure. Medicine's 50. Rest goes to speech for now. Let's see. Sniper, for sure. No question there. Alright, let's go grab Veronica and go back out. This is a new,
Please obey all weapon laws.
This is a new, well, that light's gone. A new casino added with the restoration mod. Let's just go back out here into Freeside. How did you get damaged?
Aw, just when the standing around.
Yeah. So next time I'll probably go about starting logging up and working on all these quests out here in Freeside. There's quite a few of them to do for like the followers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll call this part here and carry on next time with all that stuff. So take it easy.